the evening of 19th November 2023. And then the next few days, just the flashbacks of the previous 1.5 months. All the moments when we were sure that India's lifting the trophy this time. And then ultimately the greatest, the ultimate disappointment. All due to one man. This one here. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, if we look at it practically, the fact is that no matter how bad we may feel, how sad or disappointed we may feel as Indians, but as cricket fans, we cannot stop praising or admiring the way this man captained his side. This man made them defeat an invincible Indian side that looked like the strongest one on paper, that was performing the best. So an Indian side that was superior to them in every aspect, be it skill, be it form, be it confidence, no matter which parameter you take. Now what happens is that the IPL auction takes place. Pat Cummins is bought by the Sunrisers Hyderabad for a whopping 20.5 crores. That is the highest bid ever for an IPL player, but just for a few minutes, because Mitchell Starc is purchased by the Kolkata Knight Riders soon after. For how much? 24.75 crores. These are whopping amounts. We cannot even imagine how much these are. Pat Cummins is subsequently named the captain of the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Now there aren't a lot of expectations from Pat Cummins, the captain, and this move is being criticized or questioned by one and all because Pat Cummins is not a great T20 player, right? He hasn't achieved anything. He hasn't been exceptional in this format. So there was a question looming over whether he will make it to the playing 11 itself or not. On most of the occasions, but now that he's captain, everybody knew he has to make it there. But there weren't any expectations from him and the side, because the side again is a low profile side. It has some good talent but no big names as such. Probably Pat Cummins is the biggest name they have. So they take on the Chennai Super Kings, where the de facto captain is Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Whom are we kidding, right? Ruturaj Gaikwad has been named the captain. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Captain Cool, the man who won all the trophies for India, the man who is known as the Chanakya of world cricket at large, is now being challenged by this man, Pat Cummins, who's just emerged as this new age captain, who's won a World Cup, who's won a World Test Championship as well. Now, Chennai misses a few tricks with the bat. They lose both their openers for meager contributions. Ajinkya Rahane comes in at 3, plays a few good shots, but ends up at 35 of just 30, which in today's day and age, I don't think is enough. But then at number 4 comes Shivam Dube, the man who smashes all the bowlers out of the park, and he plays a blinder, 45 of 24 deliveries. But then after that we see Ravindra Jadeja and Dhoni struggling. So Chennai ends up at just 165 for 5 on a pitch where I feel 170 would have been par, so they were about 5 runs below par. And Ravindra Jadeja batted till the end, but he didn't do anything exceptional in finishing. The things that he's done for India and for Chennai in the past, he doesn't do anything great here. He plays very ordinary cricket, and Dhoni too is able to just score a run. And apart from the heroics of Shivam Dube, we don't see anything even average from the rest of the side, which is why I felt that maybe, a Moeen Ali at number 3 or 4 could have been a better bet. Of course, Shivam Dube at 4 was fantastic, and that's where he should ideally be batting. But a Moeen Ali, I feel, I may be wrong, can be better than Ajinkya Rahane at number 3. Because he's someone who, not in the recent past, but in the good enough past that we have, has been good, has been very effective, and has done the job that he was expected to do. So maybe a Moeen Ali over there would have been better, but we cannot take anything away from the way Pat Cummins captained. Because the Sunrisers Hyderabad pacers were excellent. They used the slower ball and the pace variations so well. And I think if it weren't for those, Chennai could have got 190. I'm not even kidding. Chennai were at 48 at the end of the power play. They were at 105 in 12 overs. So from there, they could easily look at scoring 85 more runs in the 8 overs to go, which could have easily got them to 190. But where do they end up? Just 165. That is because at the crucial moments, the crucial junctures of the game, when Chennai were about to accelerate, the Hyderabad seamers delivered those pace variations, be it a Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, be it Jaydev Unadkat, be it the captain Pat Cummins himself, or be it Natarajan. They all were right on the money. And they dismissed the batters who were about to look dangerous at the crucial junctures and restricted Chennai to just 50 runs in the last 7 overs. Mind you, last 42 balls Chennai played, they got just 50 runs, which is very poor in today's day and age given the kind of start they got. I think in those 7 overs, they could have easily got 80, but even if we think of 70 runs means 20 more runs and they could have touched 185, which would have been a formidable score for Hyderabad to chase, and they would have panicked at some point in the innings while chasing it. But 165, not a big score enough. Chennai needed to bowl very well, but then you know that MS Dhoni is behind the stumps, so he can create magic. But what completely destroyed their chances is the way Abhishek Sharma batted. He was stupendous. He was flawless. The way he was seeing the ball, the way he was timing the ball, there weren't words to describe it. 37 of just 11 deliveries. He got out on the 12th one he faced. But that one over that he played completely changed the game. And there itself we knew that Hyderabad has won this. Unless they completely mess this up, there is no way they can lose this game. And that's what happened. Aiden Markram at 3, I think that's a very good choice. At 4, I think it was slightly late for him. At 3, a solid batter like Aiden Markram, who handles the spinners very well, who handled them very well today as well. Who has a solid technique, who has a good temperament. Fantastic at number 3. I think he played a solid knock, ensured that they won it comfortably with about 2 overs to spare. And I think what Pat Cummins brings to the side as a captain is, apart from his bowling abilities, a very disciplined and plan-oriented bowling attack, and a very good batting side that knows their roles very well. You know, Markram at 3 and then 4 or 5 somewhere if Klaasen is there alongside the other batters. And at the top you have the likes of Abhishek Sharma and Travis Head. You know that one of them is going to fire in each game and Markram is going to play the anchor's role. And that, I think, is the recipe for a very good season for them. So I think because each player knows their role very well, each player is bringing out the best from themselves, and that is why I credit Pat Cummins. This is what MS Dhoni did all his life. He made each player so comfortable and so secure that they got the best out of themselves, and that is what Pat Cummins is doing as well. Which is why I feel Sunrisers Hyderabad is a side that is going to punch above their weight, and they could very well make it to the 4th position, if not even above that. But I think they are good contenders to make it to the playoffs. We'll see if I get proven wrong or if things turn out the way I think they will. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.